Alright guys, we're going to try some Golgari Control today. Playing against a Homeless Jace again. Always playing against the Homeless Jace deck boxes. It's not going to change. Probably going to be a rank 5 to 3-ish. Rank 2, 50V. So let's see what we pick up in our hand. He's playing 60 cards, so we'll give him that. This looks good. No, it doesn't. It looks absolutely horrible. Alright, 4 mana, early kill spell. Got our 1 of Reclamation Sage. Sure, we'll draw into something to enable the Bone Splinters on a draw. It's fine, I guess. Are we going to go Mountain into Goblin here? No. No Goblin yet. So we picked up a Woodland Cemetery, so we'll just get the gate out of the way. And pass it back to him. See if he's playing Mono Red or if he's playing Boros or something. Could be the Is It Thopter deck. I've seen a few of those floating around lately. Haven't bumped into him much overall, but lately I'm starting to see him come out of the woodwork. It is a Rakdos deck playing Gurmag Swiftwing. I don't think we're going to have to read that thing quite yet. I doubt he's playing Auras, but you never know. I don't think he'll get it up above 3 power before I can kill it, though. Most Auras only give a maximum 2 on the front. I mean, if you double enchants it, well, yeah. Then it's going to get out of range, but then we can blow up one of the Auras at Reclamation Sage, so the question is, what do I do? I mean, I'm not going to kill it. We're, it's only 1 damage per turn. So I guess I just play the mirror just because. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so one thing too, in the past I put up a couple of videos of me playing different games. I had a Guitar Hero, Defense Grid, Borderlands. I am obviously interested in playing other games. For the past few years I haven't been playing a whole lot of them while my kids were growing up. But my little fella's 6 now. My little girl is 3. It's a little bit easier than it used to be when they were so young. So I'm starting to think about playing some other games and maybe recording them, since I have a lot of fun doing that. And those videos in the past weren't generally all that well received. I guess people want this to stay a Magic channel, so I can kind of understand where they're coming from. I don't want to be flooding people's sub box with videos that they don't want to see. So what I'll probably do, and what I'm thinking about doing, is just to start another channel, and have it just be this be the Magic channel and that be the everything else, so that anybody who goes over there, follows me over there, knows what they're going to get. So that's something that I'm thinking about. I was playing Defense Grid 2 earlier today, and I really want to make a run through the whole game on the hardest difficulty. So I thought it would be nice to record it and upload it. So I mean, if anybody's interested in watching that, just let me know. I'm probably just going to start the channel anyway. I may even do it right after this. I don't know. I've been thinking about it for the past couple of days. And playing the game this morning really just got me in the mood to record it, because I love that game so much. So what do we pick up? Fleshbag Marauder. I mean, I think I'm just going to kill that thing now while I can. I don't mind having a Fleshbag in the graveyard for Cruel Revival later, and it's always going to hit their worst creature anyway. Or, I mean, everything here is removal. The only target for this right now is our own creature. So yeah, we'll swing first. But then we'll just Fleshbag and... we could drop the mirror or the visionary in the graveyard and do 2 damage and that sort of thing, but I think just putting the Fleshbag, having that first Fleshbag in the graveyard for Cruel Revival is the way to go, so that when we draw that, we'll get our value. So let's just sack that. He hasn't made any other plays yet, which I find really strange. He's just played that 1 Swiftwing and land, and just passing. And then quitting. Like, what is going on? Do you not have other cards in your deck? I don't understand. What do we get? Reeve. So we get a handful of removal. Nothing to spend it on because our opponent's not doing anything. And we're just going to bang away at him with a couple of 1/1s. But yeah, Defense Grid 2 is the first game was really good, especially that Portal expansion. I can't wait for another Portal to come out, if such a thing is even in the works. I fucking love that game. And Fallout 4 is coming out, so that's another reason I'm starting to think about starting another channel, because when Fallout 4 comes out, I'll be taking a week's vacation, playing the shit out of Fallout 4. I love that. I was hyped, looking forward to XCOM 2 this fall, turns out it's not coming to Xbox, and that really makes me upset. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to get a ton of PC Master Race comments about that, but XCOM is just my kind of fucking game, man. I love it. What does this guy have in his deck? Like, what? Okay, we play an Arsonist on the 7th turn. You don't miss a land drop the whole way through. Like, what are you doing? What else is in there? Is it removal that you don't want to spend on my little dudes? You know, what are those 4 cards? I don't know. But the AI's in control of it now. So he's going to Bone Splinters the Elvish Visionary. Or I'm sorry, he's going to Bone Splinters the Mirror and point the Arsonist trigger at the Visionary. So we'll get to dome him for 2. Top deck a land? No, no land. So I mean, we don't have a play simply because there's nothing for us to target, and we don't have the land for this Singleton Guy's Revenge that we have in here. I mean, I'm sure he's playing Fleshbag Marauder, but I think I'll still pop him for 8 of his last 11. Languish. Man, there's nothing we can do. It's just removal and a 7-drop that we can't cast. This is ridiculous. And this guy, man, he's gone all the way up to 9 without missing a drop. Now don't make me discard here, game. Okay, let's just go get the gate. I don't think it's necessary to hold up Cruel Revival on this turn. So, we'll just get that. Drop it down. Next turn, we'll untap and bash him with the Guy's Revenge. And the Gatecreeper Vine will keep us safe from, at least more safe from Fleshbag. Let's see, is he going to play his 10th land and still do nothing? There's land number 10. This got to be Mana Flood for this guy. I mean, you've seen 16 cards, and we know at least 10 of them are land. So I think what we'll see here, although you never know with the AI, is that we'll swing with Guy's Revenge, he'll block the Fog, and then sack it to kill the Gatecreeper, and then probably cast, a Fleshbag when he untaps. So he's going to bid a Rev. Lose 2 life, draw 2 cards out of his top 4. See what he dropped in the yard. Get an idea of what he's playing. A Ravaging Blaze and another Bitter Rev. Twin Bolt. Okay, so this is an interesting deck. Okay, hopefully that I just tapped the console table there. Hopefully that doesn't equal the great Exquisite Firecraft to the face. The coaster drop from last night stuck to my cup and then fell off. That was a bit of a bang. I think I got a few comments about that. I think I frightened the shit out of some people. Is that colorless or red mana to sack that? Colorless. So he can still do it, but you know, I'm gonna fucking swing at him. Fuck this shit. So yeah, he can block sack, kill the Gatecreeper, and then Fleshbag us. I mean, that's the thing he could do. But we don't need this Guy's Revenge to win. So the AI gets it right. Let's see if he follows up with that Fleshbag and clears our Guy's Revenge. Land number 11, yeah, okay. This is Mana Flood. Maybe he's got 30 lands in his deck, I doubt it, but you never know. It's a bit of rev for us. I mean, let's dig a couple deep. Let's grab a leap, and we're going to have to discard, so we'll grab a land. At least put the land into play. So, yeah, we can leap. And that way, if he does Fleshbag us, we can sack and draw a card. Land number 12. Wow. That is just ridiculous. I gotta say. That is pretty brutal to hit 12 straight land drops. Like I said, I don't know what he's got in his deck, but that's pretty bad. You know, I definitely would have quit out of there as well. Hey, look, 5,000 gold on the dot, and back to rank 40. Perfect. All right, we'll do one more, since that was a bit of a snoozer. But what can you do? What time of day is it? I gotta get upstairs soon, and we had the birthday party for Liam this afternoon. Huge party. All of his cousins there, friends from school. Oh, Jesus, man. I'd say between the parents and the kids there was 50 or 60, maybe even, I don't know, there wasn't 70 people. There was at least 50, you know, maybe pushing 60. Grandparents, aunts and uncles and all that. Oh my god. I'm not the greatest in those kind of settings with that many people around. You know, it's not my kind of thing. Luckily I was the guy who had to run out and get the pizza, so I missed half the party because I was running errands and just doing stuff. So that was fine by me. You know, he got a lot of cool gifts though, and he was generally pretty excited. He hasn't seen his school friends in a couple of months, so he had a good day. He's got a big fucking X-Wing, half the size of me, and if you know anything about me, that's a rather large X-Wing. And he's got all sorts of dinosaur stuff. It was a Jurassic World themed party that he had. He's all about the dinosaurs. Alright, EMW Radicus. Rank 29. 60 card pile. We have a 2-lander. We've got the Languish. We're on the play. This is, even with the Visionary, this is a bit risky, but we do have a Flesh Bag and a Languish, so I'm gonna gamble on this. You know, keeping a 2-lander with just, if this was a Gate Creeper, it'd be much safer, because you know you're going to get that 3rd land drop. Here with a Visionary, it would just kind of increase our chances a little bit. On the draw, I also keep this pretty much without hesitation. But on the play, it's a little bit of a different story. You know, I mean, I think it's still a keep, but it's one of those nervous moments. Like that, we didn't draw a land on our first draw step. Are we going to draw a land off this? Nope. And then we probably won't draw one next turn either and get stuck on 2 lands. So this is what I'm fucking talking about. Whoops. On the draw, we'd have an extra card, an extra shot at it. But anyway, what's done is done. He's played a swamp. Let's see what else. Got a message coming in. And I think my phone just went off from my Smart Glass app. Hello. He's playing black-white. Oh, I knew I recognized the gamer tag. He sent me a message. And we got the land. It is tapped, but that's fine. So he's got Shadows of the Past, which, as we all know, is a pretty decent card. So we're going to get in for 1. And drop the mirror. Now we get the Flesh Bag mirror if we want to. But we'll see what he plays. He's playing Shadows of the Past in a black-white deck. He could still be playing Blood Curse Knight in some type of enchantment themed deck. Oh, he's playing Abzan. Never mind, that all goes out the window. He's playing a foil Visionary and drawing himself a card. I don't think I want to Flesh Bag that unless he suits it up. And with only 1 black mana open, that won't be happening this turn. We're probably in a little bit of bad shape since we haven't got our next land drop. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We've got the Languish, I guess, if he goes wide on us. Oh, Evo Leap. Yeah, we'll take that all day long. We will take that all day long. And I actually want to keep, now that I've got the Evo Leap, I want to keep this Peerless Mirror for on-demand sack. So we'll just swing at him for 1. But every time we use the Evo Leap, his Shadows is going to go off. So that's going to give him a little bit of card selection. So it would be nice to draw into our Reclamation Stage and blow that thing up. He's played a Woodland Cemetery, so he's hit his 4th land drop. Bastard. We would definitely like to get our 4th. So let's see if he's attacking here. I'll take the 1. I will take the 1, that's for sure. We got lots of time. And let's see what he does on the 4. Visionary Shadows. That doesn't really tell me a whole lot, you know. So we're not going to sack here. So we picked up land number 4. I mean, I can't Flesh Bag. But as long as that Visionary's around, Flesh Bag's not going to do a whole lot. Plus, I do have the Cruel Revival. So... yeah, I'll Flesh Bag. Still got the 1 activation on Evo Leap open. It's Gonna give him a couple of scries though. But it puts a flesh bag in the yard for the Cruel Revival and keeps his board clean. And he's figuring out what to do with his scries. Doesn't tell me if he tops or bottoms it. I mean, that would be nice to know if he's digging for something or if he's keeping a card on top. Let's get at him for 2. Let's get at him for 2. Or, you know, honestly, I would really like a Gate Creeper Vine. Just to get a 5th land and keep on moving along. You know, I don't want to be stuck on 4 for too long. You know, a bit of Revelation would be a nice draw. Just to go get a couple of cards, grab a land and another spell. He's still got a mitt full of cards, 7. He's hit his 5th land. I think this might be a Liliana turn, and then use Evo Leap the flipper. That might be where we're at. You know, we're a ways away from this. We can ditch this. It's a Lissalana Huntmaster. Well, that's annoying. Excuse me, I'm going to want to be able to kill that. Definitely going to want to be able to kill that. And Evolutionary Leap and the Peerless Mirror is not going to do it. Basic Land will do it. And I'll kill it all in main phase just to make sure he doesn't get to cast an elf spell. Or do I let him go? I've got the language. Do I let him go wide? You know, do I let him go wide? Well, it's a gate, so I don't have... I don't have that anyway. Do I let him go wide? I think I'll Lily here and let him go wide and languish later. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Probably shouldn't have played that Lily. You know, he may have missed the fact that I have the mirror here. He may have blocked the 1/1. And then I could have sacked the Peerless Mirror to kill it. You know, but playing Lily kind of tips him off a little bit. I still don't think he would have jump blocked the Visionary, but it's possible that, you know, without Lily on the field that he may have missed it. So I probably shouldn't have shown that to him. But let's see, yeah, with the Languish in hand, I guess, you know, we can let him play out a hand of Elves. Oh, fuck, it had to be that one. It had to be that one. I mean, let's make him target the Leap before we decide to sack anything. So, I mean, yeah, that's going to kill the Leap. So we're going to flip Lily. Do we get rid of... Yeah, we'll keep the Peerless Mirror. That 2 damage isn't going to do anything for me. So we'll just draw a creature card and flip Lily over. There we go. Alright. You got our Leap. Wow, we had to go 6 cards deep to get a creature, and it's another mirror. So all those lands we would have drawn, which, you know, a couple we would have liked, but definitely not that many. But we do have this now. Just played that gate, so we're going to untap with it. I pressed Y, I'm sure I did. Okay, he had to look at the Peerless Mirror. All right, so Evo Leap is gone. That's pretty fucking annoying. That's pretty annoying, but you know, we're sitting on this. This is our. But he's going to scry like 8,000 after we pop it, which is the sad thing. So we flipped Lily on his turn, but he can't. He's only got that 1 creature that can attack, and we've got the mirror that can block and kill it. So I don't think we'll be seeing him swing with that 3/3. Actually, he might swing with that 3/3 now and just take out Liliana. He's just going to Bone Splinters that mirror. That's what's going to happen. Shouldn't have said anything. Now he's going to kill the 2/2. I guess, yeah. I forgot I had the zombie there. She came along with Liliana's flip. That was a free creature that I didn't even realize it had. Yeah, so he killed that. Never mind. Forget what I just said there. So we still got a chump blocker. Still got a chump blocker. So he's going to come in after? He must have a pump spell. That's the only thing I can imagine, is that he has a pump. He's down 3 cards in his hand all of a sudden, so all of a sudden Lily's discard is looking pretty good. Oh. No? Okay. So now we're not really worried about Languish anymore. Like, he's down to just the 2-1. So now we can plus Lily, put out a mirror, and we'll see what we'll discard. Probably going to be Guy's Revenge. You know, probably going to be that card. If we pick up a land, we're going to want to play it. It is a Reeve Soul. So yeah, we're going to discard Revenge. See what he tosses. It is a Plains. We're going to play a mirror. I'm actually just going to kill that thing. Protect Lily a bit, and buy us a little bit of time. That you know, Shadows of the Past does fucking work, man. That card is really good. I gotta say. I really like it. But we got Lily on 5. Alright. Just 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry, I had to mute my microphone. Had a little episode of allergies there, a little coughing. So I figured I felt it coming on. I'd spare you the noise. So now. So this is where getting into Liliana's Plus is a little bit tricksy since we're on 3 cards. I mean, is there anything that we want to bring back? We can bring back a Visionary and draw a card. I think that's what we will do. So let's see what we pick up. Let's get another card out of it. It is a Woodland Cemetery. So now we've got 7 lands, so we don't mind splitting this open and holding up Cruel Revival. Go get a forest. And come on in for 1. Alright, so we're slowly pecking. I don't think Cruel Revival is going to be dead in this matchup. I doubt he's playing Nantuko Husk or any other zombies. He could be playing a Gravedigger, I suppose, since he's playing Abzan. I wonder what the white is for. If he's just playing an elf deck with some plains, because he's playing Sunblade Elf. I mean, that's a possibility. Could also throw Gideon into the elf deck. So it's possible that's what he's doing. But there's, on 6 mana, still no play. By the look of it, anyway. Nothing first main. So we picked up another Evolutionary Leap. That's really good. And I just spilled my drink. Awesome. Clean that up later. So we picked up Evo Leap. That's really good. That's really good. So, I mean, I really don't want to discard with Lily. Not yet, anyway. Let's have a look at our graveyard and see what's in there. Nothing that I really want to bring back. But I don't want to discard either one of these 2 cards. So, honestly, we're just going to leave Lily on 3 for now. I suppose I could sack a Visionary, draw a card, bring back a Visionary, draw a card. It doesn't seem terrible. I mean, for me, Lily's not in here for the ultimate. I basically never aim for it. I just plus her a couple of times and aim to use her minus. So yeah, let's sack a Visionary, draw a creature card. Give our opponent some scry, some selection over his cards. We're turning off Cruel Revival, but I don't think we're going to need it at instant speed. It's a Gate Creeper. So, take a card out of our deck. Why not? Go get a swamp this time. We do want to leave some forest in there for Nissa. And let's bring that Visionary back and draw another card. But yeah, that's, to me, the minus ability on Liliana is why she's in here. So now we got a couple of lands we can definitely plus her next turn. But he's not doing anything, so all of a sudden now his discard becomes a lot easier. I'd like to know why he's got 5 cards and 6 mana and is not doing anything. I'd like to know what's in his hand. So it is Shaman of the Pack. That's probably, he didn't want to cast that because Shaman for 1 is not a great play. I'm surprised he let that Huntmaster slide, you know, swinging that into a Peerless Mirror. That really surprised me. I mean, if you can stick a Huntmaster and it doesn't die, it's pretty hard to lose the elf, you know, when you're playing the elf deck. Because, I mean, I've had plenty of Shamans for double digits. You know, 10, 12, it's ridiculous. I could have actually killed that in response by sacking the Peerless Mirror, and I wouldn't have taken any damage. And I think I'm going to do just that, so I should have done it then, rather than now. So yeah, I took a point of damage there needlessly. But I'm not going to sacrifice anything else. And we get to draw something. It is Nissa, that's good. We'll take that. And there's our shadows. So how much mana do we want to spend this turn? First of all, we're going to discard a swamp. See what our opponent does. Discards a Primal Bellow from a 3-color deck, so I'm not too sure about that card over there. Nissa, grab a forest, and then flip. Yeah. That looks good. I mean, don't see any reason not to. So we've got both of the gals online. Let's draw another card. Or should I say put a land into play. Play out our shadows. We're turning off the Cruel Revival, but like I said, he's got nothing on the battlefield, so I don't think we need to hold up any instant speed removal. So now we can start scrying along with him. Alright, so it turns out we never needed to languish. I thought against that Huntmaster, you know, that it was going to be getting out of hand pretty quickly, but it never turned out that way. Surprised to see a Primal Bellow. I mean, I see 2 forests over there, but you know, that's not even giant growth, and we're deep in the game. So here's a Necromantic Summons. Is he going to go after Guy's Revenge? I never would have expected that coming out of the elf deck. Not going to lie. So we're probably looking at hasted at 10. But we've got the O2 wall. We've got the O2 wall to block it, and we can sack it, and we can go. I mean, if I'll sacrifice Liliana for a flesh bag, that doesn't bother me, not in the least bit, to give her up for a flesh bag. So. Alright, so let's just chump block and then sack the Evo Leap. Alright, let's draw another card. And Gravedigger? Yeah, I'll take a Gravedigger. Because now I can Gravedigger Fleshbag and I can keep my Liliana. How much mana? We've got 9 mana in play. So I'm probably going to discard here and get rid of that forest. If we draw a land, definitely going to discard. And I'm probably at 98% to discard as it is. Not going to get rid of the Visionary. Going to hang on to it. Okay, yeah, we're discarding. Get rid of the swamp. I like to have as many green sources as possible for Evo Leap. So I just discard the swamp here. Plus Nissa. I mean, it could be a flesh bag on top, and then we don't need the Gravedigger. We can hold up Cruel Revival instead. Something like that. It's a Reef Soul, which we'll draw. That's cool. We'll keep the land, though, in case we want to discard with Lily next turn. But let's just dig up. Let's dig up a flesh bag. And let's flesh bag. Now we're going to sack flesh bag. Or do I sack Gravedigger? No, I'm going to sack flesh bag. Fleshbag is cheaper to get back with Lily. And I can get them both back with Cruel Revival, so. Alright, so we got both Planeswalkers on 5. We got an active Shadows. Our opponent's got a Shadows and only 2 cards in hand, so I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're doing alright. Yeah, we have 2 Scries. What do we have? Bitter Rev. I mean, we don't really need that right now, but it is 2 cards. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Fuck it. It's 2 out of the top 4. And we don't need to play this land. We don't need to, so we won't. Nice discard fodder next turn. Excuse me. Alright, let's see what he comes up with. Land number 7. Does he have his own Guy's Revenge in this deck? We just saw Fog in there. How did that get in the graveyard? Oh, yeah, Lily's activation. He discarded a Fog. So he's just going to gain 2 life and try to burn us out a little bit. That's an instant speed, though. So I don't know about doing it there. Sorcery speed. So we're not going to sack anything. We get 3 damage on the table. And Bitter Rev. But first of all, let's go after his hand. It's the only resource he really has right now. So let's attack it. Probably should have +1 Nissa first, honestly. But I'm pretty sure we're discarding that land, so. There's a Visionary, which we will play. And a Peerless Mirror, which we will play. Now we get the 5 mana. We've got our own Shadows online, so he can Shadows us and we can Shadows him back. Plus we're beating on him, so. So we got both of our Planeswalkers, again, ticked up. We've got Shadows open, we've got Evo Leap open, we've got Cruel Revival open. We got a lot of action here. We got a lot of stuff going on. So we're doing alright. This deck is slow and grindy, though. Takes a while for it to actually win. Even though, you know, you've got control of the game pretty much firmly in hand. So he's going to Shadows. Sounds like it. Heard the noise. I don't know if you guys heard that noise or not. That whiplash noise. Whiplash. That was the Guitar Hero song that I uploaded by Metallica. I fucking love that song. Can't wait for the new Guitar Hero. That's another reason I'd like to start another channel, although I don't know how that game's going to be with Twitch and YouTube, with copyright and all that sorts of shit. So I'm really unsure about that. So here, I think we'll just activate Shadows. He's just got a 1/1. I mean, we can kill it with Reef Soul when we untap. And then probably just drain him out with Shadows. So let's activate our own Shadows here. And we got the other Languish, but let's just kill his dude. We're going to swing for 5, and then we can activate Shadows to kill him. So don't need to cast anything else. Doesn't matter. Cruel Revival, we would keep that on top anyway. So there's 5. And he's fogging us. He's fogging us. I mean, if you're, you know, if you're going to be playing Fog, you want to play a deck that takes advantage of it. You don't just want to play it in your Lissalana Huntmaster deck. I'm not sure if he's got the whole card pool unlocked or not, but I mean, it just delays the inevitable by a turn. So I'm just going to pass. I'm not going to activate my Planeswalkers or do anything. I'm just going to Shadows him at end step. See what he draws, though. I mean, he could get Guy's Revenge, kill one of our Planeswalkers, hit us for 8 in the face, but he could draw Fog and make us wait another turn. But we'll see. He can Shadows and gain a couple of life. But we can Shadows at end step, and then Shadows when we untap plus 5. I still think we got this. And what I mean, I still think we got this turn. Although he could try to blow up the Shadows now. No, he's going after Evo Leap. So we're going to sack the Mirror and get rid of his dude so that our other dudes can connect. And then we'll shadow since he has no cards. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure, keep it on top. He's got to scry a couple times. Man, oh man, this Shadows of the Past mirror. This is taking a long time. I think this is only the second game. What are we at? 35 minutes and 15 seconds. This is one fucking long video for just 2 games. No deck tech, you know, nearly 40 minutes for 2 games. I mean, that's the nature of this deck. It's just the way it plays. So yeah, he's going to blow that up. But with no cards and no, you know, he's only got 4 mana, he can't activate his shadows. We're only going to swing 3. And then activate our own shadows for exactly 5. And that is the game. Good game, EMW. Probably want to think about getting them fogs out of there. Like I said, I'm not sure if you got the pool unlocked or not. But in a deck like that, I mean, it's really just taking up space. It's worse than a land in a lot of cases. And shouldn't have traded that Huntmaster. Even though I had the Languish, he would have really put the pressure on me and forced me to blow it. And who knows what could have happened. But anyways, that's the game. That's a really, really long episode. And like I said, I'm thinking about starting another channel. Just an all-purpose gaming channel for everything else. This was just, you know, Hakeem 928 will be the Magic channel. Since that is my main game. The one that, you know, it's my favorite game. It's the one I play the most. But for everything else, I might just throw it up on another channel. Anybody who wants to come over and join me is welcome. Thanks guys for watching. And see you tomorrow, and hope to see you over there when that finally gets on the go.